The worst kinds of people are people who don't get the message. And you'll never understand what a beautiful woman goes through with creeps daily until it happens to you on a day-to-day basis from other men. I'll give you an example of this. I cannot tell you how many times I've been harassed, stalked, and creeped the hell out at the gym. And while it's not only men, it's mainly men. I've had gay men follow me around the gym, work out directly across from me, and stare at me the entire time I'm working out. And when I finally look up at them after clearly ignoring them, they just start smiling. And I will have a straight, stern face. I have even gotten my equipment and moved to another machine, and they move to the same machine at the same time as me. And when that happens, obviously, I say something. This has happened more times than I can count on one hand, just to tell you the frequency of this. I'll give you one example. There's a dude at the gym who I had no idea he was gay, but he would always stare at me. Now I'm used to being stared at. There's a lot of interesting things going on over here. It's cool. If you stare, I usually just assume you're a fan. And if you're a fan, there's no problem, but don't be creepy about it or there's a problem now. So I'm deliberately not looking at him because I'm in my zone doing my thing. I don't care. I'm so used to the staring, whatever. But when you stare at me for 30 seconds straight and I finally look up and you continue staring at me and I go back to what I'm doing and I look up and you're staring at me still and I caught you the second time and you're still staring, you do not know social boundaries and you are now in the creep category. Now, because I didn't give him attention, he would do these little things. Like I would be on a platform and he would walk in between me and the platform, even though there's plenty of space behind me to go get something. I had to stop him one time and tell him to go around, don't do that again. Like these people will settle for any type of attention, creeps in general. Negative, positive, whatever, just something. It's crazy. So long story short of me ignoring this guy every time he just stares in oblivion at me. So I'm working out and he decides to work out directly across from me. And as I'm working out, so I look up and he's just looking at me and I'm in a good mood, right? I'm like in a good mood. He starts licking his teeth and smiling. I said, hell nah. And I got my stuff and I went to the next machine. Dude disappeared, didn't even work out on that machine anymore. I'm thinking it's the end of it. Nope. Today I'm working out, so I go hit my deadlift and I have to go walk to get some dumbbells. So he sees the path I'm going on and goes to this bench to where I have to pass him. I don't think much of it because I'm thinking it got handled last time. Wrong. So as I'm approaching him to go get the dumbbells because I have to walk past him, I'm not looking at him. I'm in my own world on my own zone. He is already clocked in on me the second I even turn. So I start walking towards him. And today, you've been given enough warning signs to continue violating my social space. So I lock eyes with him. And I have my Marine Corps stern face on. I have my I will beat your ass if I have to. Stop staring at me face on. He's still smiling at me. He's still staring, smiling at me. So as I get closer, I'm not looking away. You're making me uncomfortable. And now I'm about to signal you as a threat. You were just a nuisance, but this is beyond creepy. So as I get closer, I guess he decides he's gonna get mad now. I don't know. How did you think this was gonna go? So he's still looking at me while I'm walking past him. And as I'm walking past him, I'm slowly turning my head because he's still looking at me. He says something, I don't know. I have ear headphones in and I go back to what I'm doing. Because I have to come back. And I really wish you would get up right now. I really wish there's a problem right now. Because I've shown you so much grace. Bear in mind, this is what beautiful women go through with creeps on a day-to-day basis. This isn't the first time something like this has happened to me. It's just the audacity after shutting it down multiple times. Rejection isn't enough. Isn't enough. Moving away isn't enough. And look, it's not just men. I've had women follow me home and look inside my apartment to see if I've had that happen too. But the majority of just brazen, just over the top, like you've been rejected time and time again and you're still coming. It's overwhelmingly men. So obviously after that, he left me the hell alone and he's not a problem anymore. And I wouldn't even be sharing this story if this didn't happen afterwards. So I go on another machine, I'm working out, whatever. I'm walking by to get some dumbbells, to get some guys passing me. Instead of walking the way he's walking, he shifts to exactly where I'm walking. So I'm not gonna move my body because I don't know why you would go this one direction where the space is like this and you had all this space all the way over there where you were walking. You switched over here. So he like walks past me, like has to move, whatever. All right, cool. I go to the dumbbells, I hit my thing, I don't think twice of it. This guy goes over to somebody and he's talking to them and he's just staring at me as I'm walking to my machine. So I'm not thinking much of it. I had two thoughts. I said, okay, one, he's gay because he's staring at me for a very long time and he just tried to get close to me. Or two, he's just a little off his rocker. He's one of those weird people. So I forget about it, go to my workout. So he decides to work out right across from me. I still don't think anything about it. I actually assume he's just working out and I don't look his way one time because I'm not even thinking about him. I'm not, what's he gonna, I just don't care. Nothing's happening. I see him glancing at me every now and then, but here's the thing. I can't speak for other people and women, but when I see insecure behavior, I take a mental note. I say insecure, not mine. And they get put in the insecure category and I just act like they don't exist anymore. because they love attention. So I'm about to finish my workout and I'm leaning back a little bit because I got like 2 sets left. I'm feeling good. I'm in a good mood. This dude is staring at my I thought I was imagining it. I can't ignore someone staring at my for like 15 seconds straight. So I look up because I have to make sure this isn't going down because I got a problem with that. So I look up, but when I look up, I can't tell if he's looking at the weight right below my or if he's looking at that area, but it's pretty obvious because you were never looking there before until I leaned back. And he doesn't stop when I look at him. So I make a face and I turn my body away from him. And I'm still leaning back, but my body's away, so he can't look at the area he's not supposed to be looking at. So I'm on my phone doing some stuff, some business. And he decides he's gonna start staring at me again now from the left side. This time I think he's looking at something on me, whatever. So but I'm like, no, there's no way he's still staring at me. So I just kind of glance real quick to make sure, like, because I'm getting a little creeped out, make sure I don't gotta settle something right now. So I'm looking at him, and it turns out he is looking at me. So I have a stern, straight, cold face. I'm in a good mood though, right? And he starts smiling at me. So I just looked at him with a straight face, like, I got my stuff and I went to the next machine. Old Lewis would have handled that a little bit differently. However, I've been working on that. You guys got to remember I was in the Marine Corps. So I said, if he follows me over here, then he is going to get that Lewis. The same way the other guy got that Lewis. It's escalation. The more you escalate, the worse it's going to get for you. Beautiful women go through this on such a consistent basis. I go through this on a consistent basis. And I am not a beautiful woman, but the level of harassment is actually unbelievable. This isn't a one-off thing. I just don't talk about these things. 2 back-to-back creeps? Leave me alone. And again, I have many more stories like this. I'm used to this behavior, but it's getting stronger. How do I reject you multiple times and you're still doing it? And the first dude that I had to give him the Marine look is gonna get mad that he's staring at me and I don't appreciate it. I didn't even look angry. I looked at him like, stop now. And this is California. You don't stare at people for more than 10 seconds unless you have a problem. And especially at the gym, that is like a no-go zone. How do you tell someone, hell nah, and they're still happy to see you? It's creepy. So what, I'm supposed to check people on a day-to-day basis? That's not even worth my stress response, which is why it gets ignored. But god damn, it's like little wind-up robots. Just chill. And the reason I don't say women as much, even though they've done this to varying degrees, such as following me home, women will typically back off or they'll be cool about it. Don't get me wrong, there's some creeps out there. This has happened so much at this specific gym that I'm considering switching gyms. But like, why would you switch gyms because of other people? Well, you can't necessarily buy peace of mind. You're not switching because of other people. You're switching because you value your peace of mind, time, space, and energy. Again, if you want to hear more stories of these creepy ass situations that are completely irrational, I got you with stories. You let me know. I am already thinking of one guy off rip to where another man came up to me, a 16-year-old dude, but I knew him. He was my friend. And he was like, yo, that guy was bothering you? I was like, yeah. Because I confronted him and I got loud with him. And he's like, no, he was doing the same thing to me. He was like, bro, I'm 16. I said, you let me know if that muff does it again. Also, men want to be high value until it's time to deal with high value things. Women want to be beautiful until it's time to deal with beautiful things. To every benefit, there is a double-edged sword and there is a con. Also, one thing that many don't consider is, well, why don't you just go around stressing yourself out, correcting everybody? That's fine, I guess. Not only do you pay for it at the end, and then you're always going to be on guard because you think someone's coming to get you, so it's not worth it. But also there's the case of plausible deniability. Nobody wants to be embarrassed or humiliated in public. So why would they not act like nothing happened when everything just happened? And the worst part of it all is you did nothing to nobody. You didn't provoke it, nothing. They seek a reaction for their own whatever it is. And handling 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, leave me alone. You can have a crush and not harass somebody over it. And when you get told no, that means no. But now we see exactly what women are talking about. Not that we didn't know that, but I hope it's more clear now.